Madume lapeng, re a le amola hape lenanong la rona la Rise. Kajeno re bua ka mental health, e amang maikutlo a rona le ka moo re nahanang ka teng. It also determines how we handle challenges, tsela eo re amanang le batho ka teng, le dikgetho tseo re di etsang. The right ladies? Do you remember at any stage of your life, mono le tlase moyeng, lo re keng e bakileng gore o be jwalo?
Yes, ngiyakhumbula mina isikhathi lapho khona emva kokushona kwababa. Sadlule esimene lapho khona ekhaya imali sasingenayo. Kwangaphoqeleka mina yokuthi ngimele ngiphume manje esikoleni ukuze ngizame to fend for myself, you know. And I remember times when I would have, you know, knickknacks and noodles for lunch, you know, and I was suffering ngaphakathi. But I had to learn at the time ukuthi there was a reason, and I had to struggle to gain that sense of independence.
For me, it was the day I found out Uguti, I was HIV positive. And the difficulty was Uguti, I had to now be looked after by abanye abantu, and I lost a sense of independence. Yabo abanye abantu kade bengibheka bangitshela ukuthi ngithatha amapilisi nini ngenzeni nani, and that really made me feel like I had no control over myself or my body or anything like that. So that was for me, I think, one of the biggest issues.
What's about Lena? Ke hutse ke mtsada le mong and re la hlopheha ga hla like mathata ntse go fela ntwe ke leletseng gore moya go batla se haholo ha ke bona o sna dikarabo so ha ne re le banyane fine ne ke tsebe go nka ke ya sekolong ke ithuta phelo botlo ba sharp fela ha o ka tla la ka bomthatha bo bonyane fela ha ke sa tsebe go na karabo keng ke tswa jwang situation sena ke yona tlisa moya ka fatshe haholo hoba ke be qabana le batho ba utlwisitse hobane moya o lo tlase tla mo le o itlhalose and so ha se ntwe one nna ntlisang fatshe ke ntho fela di interactions le batho lo rena bankutlisisa ka mkho o jwang wa tseba
yazi ngicabanga ukuthi ziningi into engidlule kuzo and zingiphathe kabi ne mara ngathi you know what like why mele give up manje kulento engiphuma kuyo you know so like I must go in and fight for this.
Yes, futhi ngiyavumelana nawe nokuthula ngokuthi why should you give up? And I think the push yokuthi I don't want to give up, you know, and I don't want to let go of how far I've come from assisted me to take the choice yokuthi angihambe to go and seek help, you know, and speak to a therapist ngikhulume nomuntu ozongizwa, you know, and ayi umuntu ofana njengomuntu osekhaya who might feed me certain information that will be bad for my mental health, but someone who will listen to me and take me through the journey of getting better, you know.
Ha re shebe pale ya offense le ka mokgwa o mental health le phehello e mo ammeng ka teng
ke nyaka ho lebala ke lebala ka lo tse diraetse ke gone focus mo sekolong ka pete ya ka ne re plan no rota ntirela pijama party dilo tse so mama o tlogofetse ka 2013 bophelo bo bile tough for nna le no bo sa tough but I think I can survive ke mo kwatetse re why a sa mpotsa ka pele re wa lwala why antwetse mo ke ngwala exam maybe after birthday ya ka he ampone ke tena 16 but ndo aya irahala ka mko gale ke nyaka a wa irahala nda buletseng la mafelo re ke nna ko ke sekolong mama ke a tsamaya le nna ke a tsamaya o ya ka ya wena o butša thata le nna ke a tsamaya ndo ke ntwe e bang monna ai tlowe ndo ngolengwe ke feelang ke bona ngare ke nna ke diwane ke feelang Lili fula mama o ka re la affectile nna ke liwane fela bona ala ba go sha botlhoko bya ke nna o ke khule mo botlhoko bo bongwe bo bogolo thata
o fentse ke ngwanaka ena go le mmaya sa phelane le motho wa matlhajana mantši na ra tsena go gating kwa thomo go ela ko sekolong ba re ana le matlhale a uno thaba fela so gona be ngwana sa le mmaya tlhokofala go fela ana le bodutu e nne be ke mmutse ke fentse ke ngara wa se selo e o humuletse ngara wa ke lapile fela
ndentirelang hore ke bona re ke tshentšitša ke sa le mothola ka mgo mama nako mama sa phela ke fela pelo ka pele ke ba short tempered and then ke nyoko emilisha letso mo mothong a ke sa thaba thata beao a ke sa ba hantsi mo bathong ke no phela ke le one
khalentse ke nyaka motho a ka mothusang ile ne ke nana lo moisha go social work gore ba bolele le yena le ba le taba ya mmae ka right through a bolela le rena ka moae ka la bolela le mo tla utlwa ra I miss my mom
bophelo bo perfect for nna ke bophelo ba always ke thabile and then ke bele smile se bright se vane ke se gale ke ba le sona se boe monna promise mamore ke tlo dira so ke a tshepisho re ke tlo ba strong and then ka phasa metrikaga anya go break a promise ke draw commit suicide or something ke nyako dira ntongwe lengwe ke leng ke tlo ira vele ke promise ka ke nyako e break a promise cause ke ntwa mafelo ke mo promising
yazi guys izimo ufenza adlule kuzona zinzima kakhulu and you know it's got me wondering ukuthi what are the types of factors in our country that actually affect our mental health as young women
ingithinte kakhulu nami lento ibhlungu njengamanje a lot of us isikhuliswa ma single parent nami for I'm a single parent, you understand? So as si umzali unganamuntu ozoncedisa nomntwana it's kubhlungu, you know, so because you always want best for umntwana wakho, you understand? So
yeah, me I think iqala ngento ye inherited health issues yabo. So umama no baba bashona from HIV and then mina ngayithola and I had no control over the situation and namanje I know mangiqala ukwazi bengizibuza ukuthi you know mina ngizoyenzani manje sebahambile ngizobuza ubani ozongisiza and I think that's the issue that a lot of young South Africans that we face yabo
so ke lutla kaofela hape ntongwe ke nahanang though I mean we're black women at the end of the day, you know, and I feel there's that thing of always having to prove yourself every single place. You have to prove yourself because you're a woman, you have to prove yourself because you're black. And you have to affect and but at the end of the day, it goes back to every single circumstance.
Emva kwekhefu sizokhuluma nomthetho Jemese ozosisiza ukudingida udaba lwe-mental health aphinda asinikeze umyalezo on how to achieve it, so stay tuned.
As umphakathi thina kumele siyeke ukuthi siphuthe ipressure to abantu abasha siloko sibatshela ukuthi benze lokhu yani sikhe sibabuza ukuthi bazizwa kanjani.
Nginamukele futhi ekhaya sikhuluma nge-mental health sinenhlanhla ukuthi sihlezi nomuntu onolwazi ngale ndaba yanamhlanje sabonga ukuba nawe bhuti Mthethwa
bonga mina sesinokuthula
ngithanda usichazisele kabanzi i-mental health ne-mental illness
kahle i-mental health kusho ukuthi ezisikhula singabantwana ne isikhathi esiningi si-concentrate ukuthi umuntu is growing physically umuntu uyakhula even emqondweni nezinto azicabangayo so lokho kusho ukuthi indlela azizwa ngayo yena ubuyena bakhe kudetermine ukuthi lo muntu are they happy ngempilo if uya esikoleni are they enjoying their friends so i-mental illness ukuthi uma kunezinto ezikuhluphayo emphefumulweni or emqondweni by the time ufikelela kwisikhathi sokuthi you no longer enjoy izinto ubuzi-enjoya awusathanda ukudlala nabanye abantu to a point where nasesikoleni akumnandanga nje ubone even i-future yakho ingathi imbi then kusho ukuthi mhlambe you could be having a mental illness but so lokho akusho ukuthi uma unenkinga then une-mental illness no sonke sinenkinga masikhula you know but okubalulekile ukuthi kumele si-enjoye impilo
ukuba ne-good mental health kusiza kanjani ukuthi sibhekane nenkinga esinazo empilweni zethu
esikhathini esiningi uzothola ukuthi abantu ezisinenkinga if u mentally healthy uyazi ukuthi unenkinga but kunama solutions kwinkinga zakho The opposite of that is that usoloku ucabangana nenkinga lento sithi phecelezi ngeEnglish is secular thinking. Kushuthi uhlala ucabangana njalo nenkinga zakho awuboni ukuthi kune solution kulezi nkinga lezo nazo. Uzothola ukuthi esikhathini esiningi awufuna ukuvuka, awufuna ukudla, or udla too much, or ulala too much, or awukhona ukulala lento sibiza insomnia. And then uthola ukuthi awufuna ukudlala nabanye abantwana. Then that could mean ukuthi manje so uye kundaba yokuthi une mental illness. Sometimes that could mean depression.
Yazi abantu kakhulu ma une poor mental health ne bacabanga ukuthi usuku weak usuku buthakathaka kukhosa yini konke lokho.
Well, that is what we call a stigma. Abantu abaningi uzothola ukuthi you must be a strong woman, you must be a strong black man, or you must be a strong this. When you recognize ukuthi unenkinga ezikuhluphayo uzwa ubuhlungu, lokho kusho ukuthi u strong, it means uyazazi wena ukuthi ungubani. You can identify ukuthi okwamanje angizizwa right and bese ukhuluma na somebody else.
Singenza kanjani ukuthi singaziblame ngale nto le?
Well, okubalekile ukuthi sizazi ukuthi there's going to be times where asifeel that's good about whatever that is happening in our lives. Mhlawumbe uzothola ukuthi like isibonile ku-insert umuntu uluze umzali wakhe. Akumelanga lokho kuphathe kahle. Vele uluze umzali wakho. Kusho ukuthi uma ufila sad, uma ufila irritated, uma ufila hurt, that is normal. That is part of being mentally healthy uma urecognize leyo nto. But also kubalekile ukuthi ukhulume ngaleyo nto le. Isikhathi esininzi esikubonayo as ama psychologist, abantu abasha bane pressure eningi. So kubalekile ukuthi abantu abasha, especially young women, they must know ukuthi lento abayifilayo is valid. Bakhulume nomuntu. As umphakathi thina kumele siyeke ukuthi siphuthe ipressure to abantu abasha siloko sibatshela ukuthi benze lokhu yana. Sikhe sibabuza ukuthi bazizwa kanjani.
So esikhathini esiningi mase kunzima kakhulu thina abantu abasha sicabanga ukuzibulala kusuke kuyi-poor mental health leyo.
Well, yes and no. Okay. Yes, in the sense that yazi uma unenkinga ne ungabona ukuthi kune support, ungabona ukuthi kunabantu abakulalelayo. Sometimes that can make you feel ukuthi hey yazi I can't take this anymore. And that is usually because babhodle ama emotions wabo ahleli abawakhiphi. That is why siloko siba encourage abantu abasha ukuthi if kunento ekuhluphayo ngaphakathi kumele uyikhiphe, mhlawumbe udlale isport, mhlawumbe ubhale ipoem, ulalele umusic, ube involved because kumele ukhiphe lento engaphakathi because uma ungayikhiphi usho ukuthi manje lento izoku-overwhelma. Akusho ke lokho ukuthi necessarily une mental illness.
Okay. Ubona kanjani ukuthi now I need a professional help?
The first thing to be able to do as umuntu omusha is to identify uma kunento ekuhluphayo and uthola ukuthi awusa enjoy impilo anymore, izinto ubuzithanda awusazithandi and awusafuna ukuhlala nabantu. Kubalekile ke ngokuthi ukhulume with somebody omtrustayo because not everybody ekumele ozokhuluma naye uzoba ngumuntu omtrustayo. You can talk to your teacher, you can talk to your aunt, to a friend omtrustayo or esontweni because then uzothola ukuthi by the time mase usuicide lokho kusho ukuthi mhlawumbe awusena hope ngefuture. Then lo muntu kumele akurefer to a social worker, to a nurse, to a psychologist, and ama psychologists akhona ezibhedlela. Sometimes even if ayikho psychologist uzothola ukuthi if you are a clinic uzoba khona unurse ozokutshela ukuthi kumele uye kuphi. But kubalekile ukuthi if une depression especially kubalekile at that time ukuthi uthole umuntu ozocheck ukuthi mhlawumbe une depression around naye.
Okay, last nembuzo from audience to Rise. Oqala uthi ngiyenze kanjani ukuthi ngikwazi ukubhekana nezinto ezingaphandle kwe-control yami?
Well, into eziningi nokuthula asina control yazo. First of all, angina control ukuthi ngizalwa ngubani.
Yeah.
Angichoose abazali bami ngithi nefamily yakho nawe azange uyichoose. So uzothola ukuthi mhlambi uzalelwe kwindawo ehluphekayo. So uthola ukuthi yazi ekhaya asinakho lokho asinakho lokho ya. Bese lento affecta emqondweni ne. So it means it affects your mental health and how you see yourself. Awuna control ya leyo nto leyo. But une control yokuthi where you are born akusho ukuthi ngeke ube ngunokuthula who's a presenter who's got trained. Yes, affect future yakho leyo nto leyo. So izinto esikhathini esiningi external esingakhona ukuzicontrol akusho ukuthi zizadetermine ifuture yethu.
I-question yokugcina abanayo ukuthi ungamkhuselela kanjani noma ungamgqugquzela kanjani umuntu one depression?
Okokuqala i-depression is not a simple word as logo sikhuluma I'm depressed. I-depression kusho ukuthi you now have a condition where your umzimba wako is affected. So first of all, before sazi ukuthi une depression, it means somebody kumele akudiagnose ukuthi une depression. So it means you must go to a professional enze assessment asho ukuthi vele vele une depression. After babonile ukuthi unale depression, which is this type of depression, then esikhathini esiningi kuzokuthola mhlawumbe ukuthi bakunika amaphilisi okusizana ne depression le. And then bese uthola a counselor umuntu ozokhuluma naye ngezinto lezi zikuhluphayo ke. Okubalekile ngendaba ye depression unga lokhu hamba uthi ine depression. Somebody professional, either a nurse, a psychologist or a psychiatrist, kumele asho ukuthi une depression bese abe ne treatment plan for wena that may include amapilisi and talking to somebody who's a professional.
Ngithanda ukubonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho Bhuti Mthetho.
Bonga mina sisithu.
Bonge bantu. Masibuya sizothola ukuthi i-toolbox yethu isiphatheleni ninganyakazi.
Welcome back. Ngaphambi kokuthatha ikhefu sibizwe umbuzo othi, how many South Africans suffer from mental health problems? The answer is A. 1 person in every group of 10 people suffers from a mental health problem in South Africa. Welcome, Sislebo. Unjani namhlanje?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Ngiyaphila. So who has a question for Sislebo?
Na question naka kuri like if you are una stress and like ko sekolong ha ona ditlhako tsa sekolo and ba phila ba o tsheyo tsabo ya sekolong o dira bang ka taba eo.
Yeah, okay. I think ntho ya pele is try uthole dichomi tse leng gore they will understand your situation. Wa utlwisane, and also try on emphasizing some of the things that you are really good at. But if really ntho e tsagalang go wena, especially because of something that is beyond your control, ya go affect gagolo, try and speak to somebody. The trick is, in order to deal with whatever situation that you are going to, is to find a trusted person e leng gore o ka mmolella yona, or ha motho a go utlwisa botlhoko ka nako eo, it's not to just bottle it inside. If possible, to talk to that person and say, you know what, ntho eso ha ke a rata, ha ya nkutlwisa hantle.
Evo.
My question is, let's say like une depression and then uthathe medication, ingabe inama side effects, and let's say maybe by treatile ne, and then in the future will it come back or even my effects?
Any treatment mawithatha izoba nama side effects ne. If you look at it, the side effect is less than the effect yokungathathi pilisi. So the important thing, maune side effect, don't stop taking your treatment, but start talking to Dr. Wako, ukuti, I'm experiencing this, and also how can I cope with what I am experiencing. Ne? And especially if you are taking amapilisi or a treatment ye depression, isebenza mase withathe for a long time. So you can't say maune side effect, mhlambe you feel nauseous or unento, bese uya stop. That can mess up your treatment. Before you do any action, you need to be speaking to your doctor or a healthcare worker about this issue. Depression can come back, okay? Maybe beune depression, why treat a waba right, you lose a parent or something else happens in your life. Ibuye food. The important thing is whatever mental health that you are facing, you must know it, you must accept it, and you must empower yourself with as much information as possible about what we call triggers. You understand? So if, for an example, a major life event happens in your life, you will know, I must just be careful, or inga symptoms one worse than they were before.
It's been a very emotional show. Do you have any closing reflections, Nganam?
You know, this episode made me think a lot about how we minimize into mental illness and how we stigmatize and how many myths are out there. You know, even our words sometimes in our languages now, so they don't help in the stigma around mental illness. But bareu oloilwe or watlanya. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it makes it so difficult for anybody who's got any mental illness to come out there and say, I'm struggling, you know, or I've got a mental condition. The second thing for me that this episode made me think of is just how we think people must snap out of it, you know? So if umwana wa sokodisa ko sekolong ai soka o batla mpama, you know, awungamfangi mpama nje uzoba right. Do you understand what I'm saying? And in a lot of ways, what people tend to do is the ways that they try and cope with a mental illness makes it worse. you know? So you ask yourself, why is there so much alcohol abuse in our communities? In a lot of ways, we are trying to cope with stress. We are trying to cope with a whole lot of things. What happens when there is so much violence? You know, people are really heavy laden, but they are either taught, no, uzoba right, we are all like that, we are all going through that. Why weak kangako? Or I uzoba right. And particularly for women, we are even taught as we grow up that, you know, so it becomes so difficult to accept and acknowledge. And I hope with this episode, what we want to say is like hypertension, like diabetes, mental illness is an illness in a treatment. And if you accept it and acknowledge it, you can get help. But the important thing is you can live a very productive life if you've taken a treatment that you need for mental health. And your life can actually be a very good and positive life.
Thank you so much, Sis Lebo. It's always such a pleasure to have you.
It's great.
So, ladies, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, today was something else, right?
Yeah.
I think the biggest takeaway for me, namhlanje, ukuthi sonke sinenkinga, and we shouldn't run away from those problems, but rather we should know ukuthi sina ama tools ukuthi yazi mangibona ukuthi nginenkinga manje sizilungise yabo sicabanga ukuthi ay mina angikanje. So what can I do to help myself?
I think the most important thing about, you know, our triggers and how to deal with them. Because a lot of the time, we treat the symptoms and not the cause. So I'm totally depressed. You're going to say, you know, go do this, go do, but harutlisisa so na king se bakang go abe jalo and ha ka ra utlisisa then re tla khona ho deal le mental illness le mental health.
Ngiyavumelana now, and I just want to emphasize something with regard to the episode is that lama stigma law athi ukuthi umuntu wesifazane kumele aqine, they're absolute nonsense. And I think it's high time ukuthi kumele adilizwe in our society so that as young women we can be honest about how we are feeling when we're affected by lezimo lezi ezihlukahlukene empilweni zethu, because the only way for us to be able to get to that stage of good mental health is firstly by being honest with ourselves, validating our emotions, working through them in order for us to finally become healthy la emqondweni.
Ngithemba ukuthi kuphi nakuphi okhona manje uthola into ongayisebenzisa empilweni yakho. Siyabonga kakhulu babukeli bethu ekhaya. To our audience, Lebo, Rise Club, and my beautiful co-hosts. And don't forget to be part of the conversation on our Rise Talk Show Facebook page and on Mix It Reach.
Woof, woof.